Quest 11. Now, previously I was just starting on the post-game content, checking out Edward's Lantern. Fortunately, I had a few technical issues, so the feed, the live feed went, and then I couldn't actually reconnect. But what I have done in the meantime is I've reached Trial Isle, so I'm quite excited about that. But this is where you can obtain the best costumes and armor for your characters. So I've been looking forward to that for some time. And that's what I'm going to be focusing on today. This place is very sort of remote and hard to get to, but I've been able to get a Zoom location for it, so I can go there wherever I want now. So that's what I'll be focusing on today. Just to summarize what's happened since last time. Having been sent by King Carnelian to see why Edwin's lantern is falling, our heroes head southward to the Emerald Coast, where they see the Great Star floating sinisterly over Gallopolis. As the friends weigh up their options, the seer appears and explains that they must ride Cetacea to see the Watchers on their island in the sky. There they learn of the Luminary's true purpose, to defeat the Dark One, Kalasmos. So in fact, it's not about Morrigan anymore. We've defeated him. It's now about the Ultra Dark One, Kalasmos. He's the true baddie, which we've got to defeat. They also learn that Stacia holds the key to puncturing the protective barrier surrounding Kalasmos, and are granted visions of Edwin's tragic end and the sorrowful conclusion of the great sage Sirenica's tale. Yeah, that was quite sad. I don't know if I want to go into the details to spoil it for you guys, but it's quite a sad tale of what happened, but hopefully we can make it right now. With the truth now laid bare, the seer also reveals his true identity. He is the small part of good that remains in the soul of the Luminary's companion and murderer, Morkan. Well, I guess there's no other way to save you from the spoilers now. Yeah, that's what happened. Fortunately, Edwin's companion, Morkan, was the one who actually killed him. And once Edwin was killed, they couldn't actually defeat Kalasmos because Edwin was the only person who could use the Sword of Light, and therefore they just had so Morkan then became Morrigan, and it was just Sirenica and I've forgotten his name now, the other guy, so I've forgotten his name, but Justin, that's it. It was just Justin and Sirenica. So Sirenica decides that since they can't actually kill Kalasmos, instead they're going to seal him up, and that's what they do. That's what Edwin's lantern is. They seal him up in there and send him off on his merry way. And the sword itself, she takes it to Yggdrasil and leaves it there for the Lex Luminary to pick up, and then she tries to actually go back in time in order to reconnect with Edwin. I think she had quite a crush on him actually, but she was not able, because she was not the Luminary, she was not able to actually break the Wheel of Time, and therefore she wasn't able to join him. So she basically became the Timekeeper, who we've since met, and she's helped us go back in time. So it's quite a sad story, but hopefully we will now have a happy ending. So yeah, so I'm going to be focusing on the Trial Isle, getting the remaining costumes, following up on any outstanding quests. I think there's quite a lot I haven't done before I then move on to the final boss, Kalasmos. So let's do this. Oh, there's still more. They then take the Wheel of Time that the Watchers give them to the Tower of Lost Time, where they meet with the Timekeeper, who is in truth the sage Sirenica. So it's all explained in here. With her guidance, Serena and Veronica play a melody which through the power of the Sword of Light causes the Great Royal Cetacea to take on a triumphant new form, ready to battle with Kalasmos at last. They climb aboard their impressively attired companion. So we can actually fight the final boss now if we want to, but I'm not planning on doing that just yet. Okay, so I think that's enough talking. Just going to get on with it now. So just an update since last time. I've been able to obtain the Divine Busty outfit for Jade. I think this is quite a nice addition to her costume. Really like the little wings on the end. I'm probably going to change back at some point to the Warrior Princess outfit, but I think I'm going to leave this for now. It's kind of cool. And I don't think there's any other changes. Oh, sorry, there was one other change. I've been able to. So I went back to Gondolia, and the place was beset with monsters, so I had to go through and kill off all the monsters. And as a reward, they gave me the Stardust sword, which is an improvement on Eric's previous sword. So he's got himself a new sword, and he's dual wielding with two swords. I think for Eric this is the better option. For a long time wasn't really getting much out of him, using him with daggers, so I'm just using him with swords now, and he's doing a lot more damage. So I think I'm going to leave him as that. And Rab, I'm not really using claws anymore, just using wand, increases magic. And Aragon, predominantly, I think it's probably overall better with the great swords in terms of the damage that he does. Yeah, so I'm pretty much happy with the setup I have now. So let's go into the trials and see what awaits. So this trial looks a lot like Haven, so it's quite easy to get confused, but it's in a completely different location. You have to access it via Zwadras, the door that for so long was just closed to you. That's the other thing, I've now got the ultimate key as well, so I'm able to access pretty much anywhere. So these watches are everywhere basically. Take light, be well. The party's wounds are completely healed. I think I was on full HP MP anyway, but no harm in that. So as you can see, it seems to be the same setup, and it's the same guys, even the Elder is here. Welcome Luminary. Journey here difficult, many obstacles, but more obstacles await. Journey not end here, only begins. The seedlings, sacred seedlings, hold hand to seedlings, take you deeper. Trials inside, difficult trials, past trials in rune power, true power of Luminary, good luck. Okay, so I presume it's going to be fairly tough, but I think we'll be up to it. Yeah, so as you can see, there's 3 different seedlings. There's the Sage's Trial, there's the Disciples Trial, and then there's the Luminaries Trial. It's not clear whether we have to do them in a particular order, but I've noted that the seedling on the left is sort of alive. I'm not sure if that's because I went there already. Mysterious energy emanates from the seedling, nothing happens when you touch it. Okay, so I'm assuming you have to do them in a particular order then. And it's the same with this one. What's you got to say? Sacred thing, held up, hand, go inside, start trial. 3 seedlings, 3 trials. Trial of Disciple, Trial of Sage, Trial of Numero. This Trial of Disciple easiest, but still hard. Take care. Okay, so you've got to presumably do them in order, and they're going to get harder. If you too hard, use zoom, go travel, world fight, monsters get strong. Okay, I may not be leveled up adequately for this. Yeah, so you've got to do Disciples Trial first, then the Sage's Trial, then the Luminaries Trial. Okay, well, we'll see how we get on. We can always go back and level up if we need to. Yep, so this whole trial thing, you're kind of suspended in animation like this. You've got to wander through in this way. There's a save point here as well, but I've just saved outside. Okay, let's see what awaits. Disciples Trial, the Cruel Crypt. Okay. Let's do this. Oops. Do I want to fight them all? Vicious overkilling machine. I've fought this thing before, but I'm assuming this is going to be some sort of souped up version. Well, all my party members are have their pet powers, so that's good. I didn't even know half these existed. Roaring Tirade. If there's a shockwave that sells all enemies, brand new speed, all allies attacking the beds and also cause HP and... So I think I'm going to go your Roaring Tirade, because I haven't used that before. Okay, it's paralysed with fear, it's quite effective. I think I just want to go for a killing blow, to be honest. Okay, he's not doing too much damage. Pet powers. Oh yeah, this will be helpful. Metal Ballad performs an earthly sword strike, single fire that can deal extra damage to metallic and mechanical monsters, which this is, so hopefully this should do the trick. Oh, just did 57 damage. Okay, I mean, I find generally with the Luminary, which is two-handed, its cutting edge seems to be the most effective, really. It does pretty decent. Oh, maybe not. I feel like it does pretty decent damage, but this guy seems to have pretty high defense. Oh, okay, he's doing more damage now. Scrap metal. Okay, we're hardly doing any damage at all. I think I'm going to have to heal up. Let's use Serena to heal up the whole party. Okay, I'm going to start doing some real damage now. Let's see if I can get a crit. 406, that's pretty decent. I think that's the highest damage she's done so far. Okay, that attack doesn't do too much damage. Yeah, this cutting edge runs, yeah, 283, that's more what I'm expecting it to do. But I think Hendrik lowered his defense, that's why. Yeah, he's pretty hard to defeat initially. Hendrik lowered his defense and then we got him some good attacks to finish him off. So I think we're on... oh, yeah, we do need healing. Okay, so let's check this place out. There's these little... I don't know what to call them really, they're like prison cells. Not sure what you're supposed to do in them. I'm not sure if you can actually travel in them. I'm assuming these things are toilets rather than some sort of passageway, or it could be both. But yeah, I don't really fancy travelling through them. Not sure if there's something we're supposed to do there, but okay, it's pretty much the same sort of enemies, but kind of souped up versions of them. Presumably you can dodge them if you need to. Oh, I don't think I've fought one of these guys before. I want to try and go for the crits. Okay, that didn't do anything. Again, not doing much damage. I think we need to again lower his defense. Okay, that only did 39 damage. We're okay on health, so maybe we can use Serena to do some damage as well. Or to... oh no, we can't use Unfor anymore because Veronica has that now. I mean, there's really only one decent attack spell that Serena has. That's Rouge, 161, not bad damage. Let's see if we can succeed with Thunder Thrust. Nope. Okay, and then again I'm going to try and go for the crits with Hendrik 333. Okay, that did the trick. Okay, so the enemies we've faced so far haven't been too difficult. I'm assuming there's going to be some sort of boss at the end. I mean, I've fought so many of these guys. Okay, there's some sort of loot up here. What's the... not sure what the purpose of this area here is. Can't really see anything to pick up. Maybe it's just for show. Yeah, these guys I've fought so many of them. Or versions of them. Okay, is this one of these where the floor's gonna cave in? It looks like it. Okay, so what happens at this fountain? Okay, so that presumably is Drustin. Good old Drustin. Does look pretty impressive actually. Statue of Drustin. There's a message inscribed in the base. Welcome, Luminary, to my labyrinth. Though great trials await thee, here thou canst not, ye must not lose heart. Call upon the strength thou hast acquired in the course of thine adventure thus far, and yet more strength shall in time be thine. Yeah, I do quite like the Old English. That's quite a nice touch, I think. Okay, so we've got some inspiration from Drustin. We're basically here to be tried and tested. And my main reason, motivation for doing this is to get hold of the Drustin armor at the end, which looks pretty badass. Right, where are we supposed to go? Don't really want to fight these things, they're just quite irritating. I'm not really sure which way I'm supposed to be going though. These dark rabbits. I think I've fought them. Oh, I've fought versions of them. These again. Right, so we're now on the lower level. Ah. Got these zombie-like things now. Let's take these hands out first. Okay, that's one of them down. I think since there's still a lot of them, I'm going to use spells. No, those guys are still going. Some of these enemies are really funny. Okay, finally these annoying hands are gone. Serena is poisoned. I can't remember what it is that gets rid of poison. It's that fairy fluff. Let's just take these guys out. Let's try and attack both of them. We'll focus one by one now. Yeah, they're quite irritating because they cast poison. They're still not down. I'm pretty sure that Serena has a anti-poison spell. Yep, there we go. Okay, do the trick. That's one of them down. I think I'm just going to use Serena to heal the party first. There's so many of them now.
You shall not prevail!
Down.
We win again.
Diligence is its own reward.
Brilliant. Hendrik's gone up to level 50. So everybody now is level 50 or above, apart from Rab and the Luminary. So I need to get those guys up. Right, so there's really only one way to go. Okay, we're going to get rid of this poison. Okay, so Serena has cured party of poison. Okay, there's these slot machine like things. See if there's anything in these cavities, but there doesn't seem appear to be. And I think we just had to head back up now. Okay, there's only one way we can do that. So we're fighting one of these creatures.
Protect yourself.
Right, let's do this. Okay, so now that we've got the it's like a code bracelet basically. We need to check out those. Blackberry started now. Let's see if we can try and get to the end. This room here doesn't lead anywhere. Yep, that's what I thought. There's going to be some sort of loot in here. And there is in fact a chest. Hopefully it's something decent. Oh, I hate these things. Ooh. It's gotta hurt. I think I'm going to bring in Eric because he can do some serious damage, and these things have quite a lot of health.
I got your back.
Let's just try and crit this guy out. That's not fun to use. Should be able to top up on health. Oh, good dodge. Okay, we missed that time. Okay, got another crit. Just taking my MP now. And we have just the critical claim, so give a guaranteed crit.
You're wide open!
Oh, still going, even after that much damage. Oh, God.
Need a little help?
That was terrible. We need to take this guy out. We're going to use Sylvander. The attacks are not brilliant. All the other guys are out.
Pull your socks up!
Since this guy is a bit like a boss, let's use this. I could just use that. God, I hate this guy. Finally. We've got a seed of skill. Yeah, I came into this room thinking there'd be something decent in here. Instead, I put it down again. So near and yet so far. Now, what if there's something in this room here? The wall? I don't think there is. I think we've been here before. Oh wait. Well, that circle in the middle looks ominous, but there is a chest here. King of the Rings. Cool. So we've got some recipes for rings. Really funny riding this thing. Wonder if there's anything hidden down here. No, it's just a dead end. Seriously, this way should take us up. I don't know if I really need to ride him. Okay, so I've been in that room. We fell to the floor. Oh, another chest. Gate of Evolution. Ah! Don't think there was any loot in that room, was there? God, these things are just still chasing me. Okay, so it's just a regular ladder. Can't climb while mounted, so I have to go up normally. Okay, looks like we're almost at the end. Ah. Let's go to the end first and see if there's anything in here. I'm gonna fight these stupid rabbit things. Okay. Oh no, my party's still dead. Okay, this material delzinium, when we started getting this recently, I haven't come across this before, but I'm assuming we're going to need that to craft some really high level items. Now, we've got to bring our team back to life. The problem with Zing is it's only got a 50% chance of success. Right, so everybody's on 4 hits now, although Serena and Rab pretty much used up all of their MP. Now, let's go to the end now. Okay, so got the end right in front of us. Is there some sort of trick or test that we need to go through? Okay, is that it, or? I think I should save here. Does that mean we've completed the trial, or it's not clear? How do we get the armor? Oh, wow, that was not the whole thing. Just realised, I thought that was the whole thing. There's a lot more left to do. Okay, fair enough. Guys, I'm going to end the stream here. Didn't realise there was all this still left to do. Hopefully we'll see you next time. Should be same time tomorrow. And yeah, still focusing on Dragonquest 11. So hope you enjoyed that. See you in the next one.